Yeah, probably for me. I've heard a lot of talk over the years about self-driving vehicles. Oh, this will work. And how the technology is going to be the future.
There's a handful of companies at this point have tried to imitate what we're doing.
You likely haven't seen it used like what we're seeing here at this startup outside of Denver. They say that very soon, what you're looking at right now could have a huge impact on the way that we get many things delivered.
In a typical scenario, you may see a yard truck that gets called on to move trailer 26 to loading bay 14 to unload. The driver is always moving autonomously. There we go.
For as impressive as it may be to see a truck drive itself,
hopefully we'll get this driver to show your hands a little bit more. There.
Andrew Smith told me this isn't just for show.
Literally introduce millions of hours of additional capability and capacity in long-haul trucking just by reducing the idle time of trucks by 5 minutes coming in and out of these facilities.
Smith's company, Outrider, is creating electric self-driving trucks, but not the kind you'll see next to you on a highway. These are the ones used in distribution yards to move trailers into positions to be filled, and then where a trucker can pick up their load and get going. They may not go far or move fast, but if a warehouse is dealing with a worker shortage, well, that can add hours or days to getting stuff to our stores or homes.
They don't take breaks and they're always available. With human-driven trucks, you may have someone running in and out, taking breaks, and that's if you can find the people to do the work anyway.
Outrider's trucks are fitted with sensors and controlled by software that maps out the yard almost like a video game.
A 2-year-old can press a button and say, I want to move that 40,000-pound, 53-foot-long trailer to that loading dock with centimeter accuracy, and the system does everything else by itself.
Wow. More than 500,000 warehouse and transportation jobs were empty at the start of this year. That's according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Nearly 100,000 more than the year prior.
We'll need less humans to do certain jobs, but those are the jobs that humans don't want to do.
I brought the question of what more robots in the workplace will mean for all of us and our jobs to Mark Yos. He prepares college students for careers in automation and manufacturing. He believes people should look at robots as a way to fill a gap instead of a threat to the human workforce. A recent survey found the manufacturing industry could be short more than 2 million jobs in the next decade.
But then we also need the smart people that can program those machines to be able to do what we need them to do, take away the menial tasks from the human.
Across the supply chain, finding people to do these dull, dirty, dangerous tasks is a challenge for the entire industry that's dependent on shipping goods.
For now, Outrider's trucks have a person inside to make sure the system is moving smoothly and safely. But Smith told me the goal is to eventually no longer need a human in the cab. Outrider is still in its pilot stages, but plans to start selling its trucks next year. An example of how what was once the technology of the future is becoming part of our everyday lives. Self-driving trucks are just the latest chapter in the story of automation, one that dates all the way back to the early 1800s when most people believed new tools like the cotton gin made American farms more efficient. But that sentiment began to turn in the 1950s.
Right, this was really the era where the computer chip began to make inroads in many walks of life, and certainly the workplace was high on that list.
This machine, used for printing payroll checks, was installed in New York City in the late 50s. City leaders claimed it did the work of 200 people. This change, and others like it, led to debate about whether machine labor would replace human jobs.
So there was one study done that showed there were 13 million jobs lost through the 50s because of the introduction of machines, because of automation, but 20 million jobs were created.
Some companies went the extra mile to take care of their people. Kodak, the photography giant, delayed the installation of new film development technology by 5 years so that loyal, aging employees would make it to retirement.
They felt this bond with their workers, and they, let folks retire through attrition and then began to kind of ease in more automated processes.
In 2023, a new wave of automation is being driven by AI, the same type of AI that helps a truck drive itself, or a lawyer scan through thousands of documents in a matter of minutes.
I don't think there's an industry out there, I don't think there's an executive out there that doesn't think about the impact of artificial intelligence.
Next on The Race, we'll show you how AI could impact every workplace by helping management determine who to let go.
So if you were saying we overhired in COVID, which is what a lot of the tech companies did, we need to reduce staff, how are we going to pick?